I'm gonna look forward to that fight. Really, that's gonna be interesting. Famous wonder. I'm going towards Tyson Fury because I think he's just gonna overpower him. He's gonna catch up with him and overpower him. That's what I think.
Mike Tyson recently made a bold prediction and picked Tyson Fury to defeat Alexander Usyk on May 18th. British boxing promoter Eddie Hearn also picked the Gypsy King to win this fight. However, he had an interesting opinion.
I think Tyson Fury wins the fight. I mean, it all depends on if what we saw in the Ngannou fight was just him not taking it seriously, or...
Former pro boxer Carl Frampton also picked Tyson Fury as the favorite and had a few words of advice for the WBC heavyweight champion.
Try and bully him. Usyk will be trying to move. He'll be trying to pot shot. His footwork is brilliant. But if I'm Team Fury, I'm saying be aggressive from the start and kind of just force the fight.
The boxing world heavily favors Fury to win this fight, but what did they have to say? Will this be an easy fight for the Gypsy King? Stick around and watch as we find out in this video. Mike Tyson has a stern warning for Alexander Usyk in his prediction. The heavyweight boxing legend predicted that Fury would overpower Usyk, is aware of the dangers that fighters face in the division, and intends to caution him before this big fight. It's also worth mentioning that the majority of the boxing world favors the Gypsy King to win this fight, so Iron Mike's prediction might not come as a surprise. Besides, Mike Tyson might also favor the Gypsy King since he interacted with the WBC heavyweight champion in the past. The two shared some moments in the lead-up to Fury's fight against Francis Ngannou last year. Mike Tyson knows very little about the Ukrainian fighter, which probably influenced his prediction. Speaking of the Gypsy King, he expressed his confidence about defeating Usyk on Saturday night in his interview. Fury emphasized the simplicity and stark reality of boxing, stripping it down to just two men with a pair of boxing gloves on. He highlighted that despite the hype surrounding such big events, the fundamental aspect remains that it's a straightforward fight with significant personal stakes. Both fighters are earning their biggest payday and have families waiting at home. Fury expressed that the outcome of the fight is inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, asserting that the fans are the ultimate winners due to the excitement the fight generates. He stressed his indifference to public opinion and external expectations, stating that being able to provide for his family is his primary concern.
No, it is what it is. Someone's opinion again, isn't it? Because to me, I'll always be number one. I'll be number one in here and number one in here, or even when I'm 60.
Regarding his own mindset and legacy in the sport, Fury declared himself perpetually the number one in the heavyweight division, irrespective of official titles or general consensus. He explained that his self-assurance and inner conviction about his position in boxing history are unshakable. When asked about the specifics of how he plans to win the fight, Fury remained nonchalant, indicating that his strategy would be determined in the ring based on Usyk's style and the fight's development. He confidently stated his readiness and his constant focus on victory, regardless of the circumstances or the opponent's tactics. Alexander Usyk was also asked the same questions regarding his strategy for the upcoming fight. The Ukrainian boxer expressed a calm and strategic outlook, emphasizing his readiness and a carefully crafted plan for victory. Usyk chose to keep the specifics of his plan confidential, hinting only that it was a well-thought-out strategy designed to handle Fury's unique style and capabilities.
Saturday is a special day because я буду иметь. I will have opportunity second time.
Usyk conveyed a sense of historical significance about the fight, acknowledging its importance not just for him, but for his country, Ukraine. He portrayed the fight as an opportunity to make history with the added responsibility and excitement of potentially claiming 4 belts. Usyk expressed gratitude towards his supporters and the Ukrainian soldiers, reflecting on the broader context of his fight beyond the ring while discussing his preparation and mental state. Usyk highlighted his experience and comfort with big fights, especially those abroad, which have shaped his resilient and adaptable approach. He noted the difference in this fight, describing it as a new performance, indicating his anticipation of adapting to whatever the fight might require. Usyk's comments reflect a blend of strategic reserve and personal motivation, focusing on the magnitude of the fight and his connection to his fans and country. His calm demeanor and confidence in his preparation and plan were evident, suggesting a fighter ready to handle the pressures of a high-stakes battle and eager to prove himself on one of the biggest stages in boxing. But let us now take a look at what the experts had to say about this highly anticipated clash. Anthony Joshua's trainer, Ben Davidson, also broke down the fight and shared his opinions on both fighters. Davidson, familiar with Fury's journey from the beginning, emphasized that Fury's ability in the ring is not contingent on his physical shape. He noted that Fury can fight effectively regardless of whether he is lighter or heavier, suggesting that his performance variability is not necessarily tied to his weight.
Some fights he's been lighter, performed well. Some shapes he's been lighter and performed not so well. Sometimes he's been heavier, performed well. Sometimes he's been heavier and not performed so well. So don't think the weight is the thing.
Davidson refrained from making predictions about the fight's outcome, highlighting the elite status of both fighters. He suggested the fight would feature ebbs and flows with both fighters needing to make adjustments. This, according to Davidson, would make the bout particularly intriguing as both Fury and Usyk have the versatility to adapt their strategies during the match. He specifically addressed concerns about Fury's footwork, countering the notion that Fury struggles with and fights on the back foot. Davidson pointed out Fury's successful strategy of pushing the opponent's back, as seen in his fights against Deontay Wilder, and expressed confidence that Fury had prepared for all contingencies, including the possibility of Usyk taking a more defensive posture. Davidson portrayed the matchup as an evenly matched high-stakes contest that would capture boxing fans due to the skill levels and tactical acumen of both fighters. He conveyed excitement for the fight, underscoring its significance in the boxing world and its potential to deliver a compelling spectacle due to the tactical chess match likely to unfold between two of the sport's best boxing icons. Roy Jones Jr. also shared his insights, emphasizing the timeliness and significance of this matchup. He described how the fight became the most relevant and interesting due to recent developments in the heavyweight division, such as unexpected losses by other top contenders. Jones highlighted that these shifts clarified that Fury and Usyk are the true top fighters in the division, making their bout crucial for determining the ultimate heavyweight champion.
The way that I see it is that if it plays out like I think it will play out, Tyson Fury will use his reach, his jab, and keep Usyk away. When he get close, he tie him up. Then he'll make it a very boring fight for Usyk, but I think he'll beat Usyk.
Jones expressed his views on the strategies both fighters might employ. He speculated that if Fury did not underestimate Usyk and maintained focus, he could utilize his reach and size to control the fight, potentially making it challenging for Usyk. However, he acknowledged Usyk's capability to be dangerous if he worked on his explosiveness, which could turn the fight in his favor if not properly countered by Fury. When it comes to predictions, Roy Jones Jr. seemed to favor Tyson Fury in the matchup due to his size and reach advantages. He believed these factors would allow Fury to dictate the pace and style of the fight, possibly leading to a victory, unless Usyk managed to significantly enhance his dynamic movements and power. Jones maintained a balanced view of lean towards the likelihood of Fury's win, provided he approached the fight with the seriousness it warranted. British-Irish boxing coach Shane McMahon provided a detailed analysis of the fight, emphasizing Fury's physical condition and strategy heading into the bout. Although McMahon favors the Gypsy King, he expressed skepticism about Fury's ability to secure a knockout against Usyk. Noting Usyk's agility and skill in evading punches, he highlighted the necessity for Fury to engage consistently and aggressively throughout the fight, suggesting that Fury should focus on combinations and sustained offensive pressure rather than searching for a single knockout blow.
You're never going to get a knockout against Usyk. You never, like, if you're planning for just like landing one shot against Usyk, you're silly. He's a bag of tricks. Like, the way to get him is consistency throughout.
McMahon also discussed the importance of adapting to Usyk's style, emphasizing that Fury needs to be brave, assertive, and strategic in his approach. He advised against relying solely on power punches, advocating for a more dynamic and versatile strategy to challenge Usyk effectively. This approach, according to McMahon, would require Fury to maintain intensity and focus, leveraging his size and reach advantage to control the pace and dynamics of the fight. McMahon made an important note regarding the challenges Fury faces in dealing with a fighter like Usyk, who is known for his technical prowess and evasive maneuvers. He underscored the need for a well-rounded game plan that goes beyond power punching, emphasizing strategic engagement and the ability to adapt to Usyk's tactics. This detailed breakdown highlighted McMahon's deep understanding of the intricacies of elite boxing matchups and the specific challenges posed by a fighter of Usyk's caliber. Usyk promoter Alex Cup also shared extensive insights into the anticipation and strategic nuances leading up to the fight. He discussed the series of delays and rescheduling that finally culminated in this definitive matchup and emphasized the exhaustive preparation Usyk underwent through multiple training camps, highlighting Usyk's mental and physical readiness.
Does he deserve the victory? Did he do enough to deserve it? And in Usyk's case, he did enough, he has overdone.
Kruk conveyed a sense of confidence in Usyk's comprehensive preparation, describing it as a combination of physical readiness and mental fortitude grounded in deep religious belief. He metaphorically depicted Usyk's state as waiting to celebrate with all his hard work behind him, viewing the upcoming fight as an occasion to revel in his craft, which he thoroughly enjoys discussing the challenge posed by Fury. Kruk acknowledged Fury's size and reach advantages, but countered this by emphasizing the importance of skill, character, tactics, and especially stamina in boxing. He speculated on whether Fury has pushed his limits in training as much as Usyk has, suggesting that the ability to exceed one's limits during the fight could be a decisive factor. Kruk also touched on the mental aspect of the fight, explaining that neither fighter would enter the ring aiming for a draw. Although he admitted the slight possibility due to the unpredictable nature of boxing, he expressed a clear preference for a conclusive battle, underscoring his desire for Usyk to face the best version of Fury, thereby making any victory unequivocally deserved and satisfying throughout the discussion. Usyk maintained a focus on the historical significance of the fight, portraying it as a monumental event in boxing history, with both fighters striving to etch their names in the annals of the sport through a display of unparalleled skill and heart. Camp is confident about their fighter bagging the victory, but we'd love to hear from you who wins this fight. Let us know in the comments. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.